Hello! In today's video we are going to be talking about the 5 to 10 things, tips, advice, maybe just like general 5 to 10
notes.
tips or advice on surviving a long distance relationship. The end of June
2016.
Yeah, until we moved in together. Was it the
2nd of June 2017?
The 2nd of June 20. So I think minus about 15 days it was 1 year.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we did the first 9 weeks of that long distance. We were in different time zones, different countries, and then from that, for the rest of the year, we're in the same country, but I was down in Cornwall and you were up in
Stoke-on-Trent.
So yeah, there's about a 5 hour drive, 5.5 hour drive between us, something like that.
It wasn't,
but we didn't have cars.
Yeah, I'd sold my car before going back to uni, so it was actually like a flight or a train, £100 train journey.
Public transport, I normally got the Megabus or
Megabus.
National Express. That was about 13 hours.
Yeah, it wasn't a good journey.
Yeah, that's the context of how we've got these tips.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Stay tuned.
So what we've done is I've wrote down 5 things.
I wrote down 5 things as well.
But they're probably gonna...
Yeah, there's a bit of overlap.
Yeah. So...
Oh, are we pretending that we haven't seen each other's lists?
No, we've seen
okay,
them.
yeah. Should we take it in turns to do one
Yeah.
each? Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah. So it can be tempting to kind of spend the whole time speaking on the phone. And my first piece of advice is to basically not do that. Kind of deliberately carry on living your own life. But while you're doing that, it only takes a minute to send a quick message to say, you know, like what you're up to, where you're going, who you're with. Just so your partner feels like they understand what you're up to, rather than you just being like missing for the whole day. That was 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, that was 1 and 2.
Okay.
Have you got one that's similar to that?
Yeah, I reckon my... So I've got number 1 that I wrote was having a rough idea of what time we'd speak each night. So like we knew that at some point between 9 and 10 we'd speak to each other, whether that was for 10 minutes or a few hours. Yeah. Like we'd always have that time put aside, and we'd know even if we could only find 10 minutes in that time to speak to each other, we'd make sure that we did speak. And more likely than not that was on video chat, so we could actually see each other.
So luckily we were in the same time zone, so 9 PM for me was the same as 9 PM for her, so there wasn't really any clash with, you know, we were both like pretty much finished our days and just like chilling at that point, so it was easy for us to have that time that's like dedicated to speaking on the phone. And
then I'll just read my number 2 as well as you.
Yeah, except I actually have my point number 3 is actually the same thing. It's try and keep a certain time free to talk.
Okay, I'll do 2 and 3. My number 2 is always messaging good morning and good night, so we knew when each other's day was starting and ending. So even if we weren't talking, like when one of us woke up we'd see good morning, or when one of us woke up we'd see good night, and know, like, just have like a rough idea of when that other person's day either started or ended. Yeah,
because it was probably like 3 or 4 times a week we'd speak on the phone until we both went to sleep.
Yeah.
But for like the rest of the week it was good to know, because obviously I was in my final year at the time that we were doing my final year of uni when we were doing long distance, so I had a lot of like assignments and stuff to work on. What?
Nothing.
I did work at uni. So I was kind of trying to get up a bit earlier and wake up a bit earlier and go to sleep a bit earlier than she was. So our days weren't fully synced. So yeah, it was nice to know.
And then number 3, I've got knowing when the next time we'd physically see each other. So we'd meet up and like have like a week or 2 weeks together, and before the end of that we'd almost always book the next time we're gonna see each other, so we had like a date to work towards.
Yeah, we did kind of try and make sure it wasn't more than a certain, was it like 9 weeks or something, that we knew that, you know, when we like first moved away from each other, we knew that we were going to be doing long distance, but it wasn't going to be for more than sort of 9 weeks at a time that we wouldn't see each other. Was it 9 weeks?
I think it was 9 we knew we could manage, but we said like try and keep it around 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So I've done 1, 2 and 3. Do you want to do your number 4?
I think my number 4, every time you say goodbye, know how long it's for. So yeah,
Okay.
same thing.
Do you want to do 5?
Yeah, so my number 5 is send a care package. So it's kind of, it only cost, because we were in the same country, it only cost a couple of quid to send like a shoebox size package. I just put some sweets and like a cute letter in there.
So to match that, my number 4 is surprise each other. One time Jay sent me a care package, and another he sent me some brownie he'd cooked, and those surprises made it easier because like you knew he was thinking of me.
Yeah.
And then finally, my number 5 is having little to no expectations or plans for the physical time we spent together. We just like be together, be in each other's company, and almost treat that time as if we're just like living together. So anything except for like the first day when we first saw each other and the last day when we had to say goodbye, like the time in between that, we just treated as we're basically living together, like we weren't making anything special.
Yeah, we just tried to make it just normal, which it was.
Yeah.
You got a bonus one?
I do have a bonus one, but it's actually your bonus one. I just remembered to write
yeah,
it
so
down.
we never did this, but when I was in my final year, one of the guys I lived with, he was in a long distance relationship too, and what they did quite often is they'd watch a movie or a TV show at the same time, and then they'd also like be on a video call, so they can like, it's as if they're just like watching a film together but in different places. We never ended up doing that, but we thought it was a cute idea.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of it. I think it was 7 points in the end. But yeah, that was just a few tips. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Do give it a like if you would like to, and subscribe down below if you'd like to. Bye.